Hey budgetly living family. Welcome back to the channel, your go-to hub for budget-friendly travel and smart living. Today we're diving into one of the East Coast's most underrated destinations, Delaware. Now I know what you might be thinking. Is there really that much to see in the second smallest U.S. state? Absolutely. Despite its size, Delaware is bursting with charm, boasting colonial history, sun-soaked coastlines, quirky cultural gems, and budget-friendly adventures that rival any big-name travel destination. In this episode, I'll walk you through the top 10 places to visit in Delaware on a budget. I'll bring you history, local flavor, travel tips, and exact cost breakdowns so you can explore smart and save big. And stay with me until the very end, because I'll give you a free downloadable compact U.S. road trip guide to help you plan your travels across all 50 states. Ready to roll? Let's go! Number 1. Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk. Historical and cultural significance. Rehoboth Beach began in 1873 as a Methodist retreat founded by Reverend Robert W. Todd. It quickly transformed into a classic East Coast seaside resort, and by the 20th century, it had earned the nickname the nation's summer capital for its popularity with D.C. locals. But this boardwalk isn't just surf and sun. It has deep ties to social progress and arts culture. Since the 1990s, Rehoboth has been recognized as an LGBTQ+ friendly haven. Events like the Sundance Festival and the Sea Witch Halloween celebration draw thousands of visitors annually. The Rehoboth Art League, founded in 1938, further enriches the local scene with rotating exhibitions and open-air shows. And then there's Funland, opened in 1962, still family-owned and still using mid-century rides. It's like walking into a Norman Rockwell painting, except with bumper cars. Whether you're munching on Thrasher's fries or catching a beachfront concert, Rehoboth Boardwalk delivers fun without the high-dollar sticker shock. Budget breakdown: beach access, free. Parking, $5, $10. Food, $8, $12 per meal. E-arcade and rides, $0.25, $0.50 per game, 25 tickets for $10. Estimated daily total, $20, $30 per person. Number 2. Cape Henlopen State Park. Historical and cultural significance. Cape Henlopen is more than just a beach, it's a national treasure. Back in 1682, William Penn designated this coastal land for the common good of the people, making it one of the first public land trusts in American history. Fast forward to the 1940s, Cape Henlopen became home to Fort Miles, a top-secret World War II defense post. You can still explore the bunkers, artillery stations, and climb the iconic concrete watchtowers used to spot enemy submarines along the Atlantic. Interpretive signs and guided tours bring the stories of soldiers, radar operators, and early coastal defenders to life. Beyond the war history, this park is an ecological wonder. It serves as a habitat for rare migratory birds, like the piping plover, and preserves maritime forests, shifting dunes, and tidal flats. Cape Henlopen is also known for its hiking and biking trails, like the scenic Gordon's Pond Trail, offering incredible salt marsh views. Whether you're a history buff, a bird watcher, or just someone looking for a peaceful seaside picnic, Cape Henlopen will surprise you with its richness. Budget breakdown. Vehicle entry, $5, Delaware residents, $10, non-residents. Bike rentals, optional, $1 per hour. Observation tower and historic areas, free. Nature Center and We Too Museum, free. Estimated daily, total $10, $20 per person. Number 3. First State National Historical Park. Historical and cultural significance. Delaware earned its nickname, the First State, by being the first to ratify the U.S. Constitution in 1787. This sprawling historical park preserves that legacy across 7 landmark sites located in Wilmington, Newcastle, and Dover. Start at the Newcastle Courthouse Museum, built in 1732. It was here that Delaware declared independence from both Pennsylvania and British rule. Then there's the Old Swedes Church, completed in 1698 by Swedish settlers. It remains one of the oldest churches in continuous use in the U.S. You'll also want to visit the Green in Dover, laid out in 1717, where early patriot meetings, declaration readings, and abolitionist speeches were once held. Each site within the park showcases layers of cultural influence, from Lenape Native Americans to Dutch, Swedish, English, and African traditions. If you're into Revolutionary-era stories, 18th century architecture, or simply strolling along colonial streets, this park offers an immersive window into America's formation. Budget breakdown. Entry, free. Guided tours at certain sites, $7 to $12. Parking, free to low cost depending on town. Estimated total $10 per person. Number 4. Fort Delaware State Park. Historical and cultural significance. Perched on Pea Patch Island in the Delaware River, Fort Delaware is a fortress with stories that send shivers down your spine. Built in 1859 to defend ports like Wilmington and Philadelphia, it soon became one of the largest Civil War prison camps, housing over 30,000 Confederate POWs. Life here was brutal. Harsh winters, disease, and overcrowding claimed the lives of thousands. Visitors today can explore the same barracks, command posts, and powder magazines where Union soldiers worked and prisoners endured unimaginable hardship. To reach the island, you'll take a scenic ferry ride from Delaware City. On the island, costumed interpreters reenact daily life from the 1860s. Blacksmiths hammer tools, soldiers fire muskets, and nurses tend to imaginary wounded, all part of an interactive historical theater. If you're lucky enough to visit on a ghost tour weekend, you'll hear chilling tales from one of America's most haunted military sites. And don't forget the bird watching. Pea Patch Island is also a nesting ground for thousands of egrets and herons. Budget breakdown. Ferry ride includes park and fort entry, $15. Parking at the ferry terminal, $5. Special events like ghost tours included with ticket. Estimated total, $15–20 per person. Number 5. Hagley Museum and Library. Historical and cultural significance. Hagley isn't just a museum. It's the birthplace of one of America's most powerful industrial dynasties. In 1802, Eleuthère Irénée Dupont founded a black powder mill along the Brandywine River. That operation grew into the DuPont Company, a global chemical empire that helped shape everything from nylon to Teflon. This 235-acre site includes restored gunpowder mills, a hydro-powered machine shop, the DuPont family mansion, gardens, and even 19th-century worker housing. The live blacksmith and machine shop demonstrations will transport you to the early Industrial Revolution. What's especially unique is the Hagley Library, one of the largest collections of American business and technological history. Think of it as a Smithsonian dedicated solely to entrepreneurship, invention, and industrial design. Even if you're not a history buff, the setting is gorgeous. Gardens bloom along stone walls. Water wheels churn beneath towering sycamores. It's a tranquil yet energizing visit, perfect for couples, solo travelers, or curious kids. Budget breakdown. Adult admission, $22. Student ticket, $17. Children under 5, free. Estimated total, $22 per adult. Number 6. Auburn Valley State Park. Historical and cultural significance. Located in Yorkland, Delaware, Auburn Valley is one of the state's newest and most fascinating state parks. But don't let its recent designation fool you. It holds a treasure trove of industrial history. The park was once the home of the National Vulcanized Fiber Company, which played a pivotal role in the development of early plastic-like materials in the 20th century. The grounds preserve not only the mills and operations of that era, but also the Marshall Mansion, once owned by the local entrepreneur and innovator Israel Marshall. What really sets Auburn Valley apart is its rare collection of Stanley steam cars. Yes, real steam-powered automobiles. You'll also find Delaware's only public miniature steam railway, which operates on select weekends and delights both kids and grown-up history geeks alike. Take a stroll on the scenic trails that wind along the Red Clay Creek, or step inside the newly restored factory buildings, where interpretive exhibits walk you through the process of steam car manufacturing, water power, and fiber innovation. Budget breakdown. Park entry, free. Mansion or museum exhibits, $5–10. Steam car display access when operating, often included. Estimated total at $10 per person. Number 7. Alapoca's Run State Park. Historical and cultural significance. Right in the heart of Wilmington lies a hidden gem, Alapoca's Run State Park. Once an active granite quarry that supplied stone for city buildings, the site was transformed in the early 1900s thanks to conservationist William Bancroft, who envisioned public green spaces for the city's residents. Today, those massive rock cliffs serve as Delaware's only natural rock climbing wall, attracting climbers from all over the mid-Atlantic. If you're not into scaling stone walls, no worries. The park features serene trails that pass through hardwood forests and along scenic creeks. The park is also home to the historic Blue Ball Dairy Barn, an elegant stone building repurposed for community events, weddings, and exhibits. As part of the Northern Delaware Greenway Trail, Alapoca's connects urban life with natural beauty, offering a peaceful escape without leaving city limits. It's a fantastic example of smart land reuse and a reminder that even post-industrial spaces can become family-friendly havens. Budget breakdown. Entry, free. Climbing or zipline permit, $10 optional. Trail use, birdwatching, photography, free. Estimated total $0–10. Number 8. Biggs Museum of American Art. Historical and cultural significance. Located in Dover, the Biggs Museum is an unexpected cultural powerhouse. Founded in 1993 by philanthropist Sewell C. Biggs, the museum holds an eclectic collection spanning more than 3 centuries of American creativity. Inside, you'll find colonial-era portraiture, 19th-century romantic landscapes, federal-style furniture, and striking works by Delaware's own Howard Pyle, the illustrator responsible for shaping the classic image of pirates we know today. The museum also celebrates African-American artistry, with prominent pieces by Edward Loper Sr., a groundbreaking impressionist from Wilmington. And this isn't a look-don't-touch experience. The Biggs hosts community events, interactive workshops, and even family art days to keep things fresh and fun. Rotating exhibits ensure there's always something new to discover. Whether you're an art lover or simply curious about the regional identity of the First State, Biggs Museum offers an enriching experience that feels intimate, engaging, and uniquely Delawarean. Budget breakdown. Adult admission, $10. Seniors students, $8. Children under 18 free. Estimated total, about $10 per person. Number 9, Brandywine Zoo. Historical and cultural significance. Nestled in Brandywine Park in Wilmington, this compact yet dynamic zoo was founded in 1905, making it one of the oldest in the country. It was created during the City Beautiful movement, which aimed to enhance urban life through beautiful, accessible public spaces. Though just 5 acres, the Brandywine Zoo makes a big impact. It focuses on education and conservation and is part of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, contributing to global wildlife survival programs. You'll find a variety of animals, including red pandas, capybaras, tamarins, and the majestic Andean condor. What makes this zoo special is its intimacy. It allows for up-close encounters and keeps kids engaged without being overwhelming. The zoo is deeply rooted in its community and offers programs for school groups, weekend visitors, and summer camps. It's especially magical in the fall during Boo at the Zoo and in December during the zoo's Holiday Lights event. Budget breakdown. General admission, $9 adults, $7 youth and seniors. Estimated total, $8 per person. Number 10, Lewis and Cape May Lewis Ferry. Historical and cultural significance. The historic town of Lewis is considered Delaware's first European settlement, founded by the Dutch in 1631. Its rich maritime legacy is visible everywhere, from the Zwanendale Museum, which commemorates the original colony, to the floating Overfalls lightship, now a museum docked in the harbor. But the real adventure begins when you board the Cape May Lewis Ferry, a 17-mile voyage across the Delaware Bay that connects you to Cape May, New Jersey. Operating since 1964, the ferry isn't just a means of transport. It's a floating observation deck offering views of historic lighthouses, Wabibutu bunkers, migrating seabirds, and sometimes even dolphins. Whether you're walking the deck with a coffee, enjoying lunch in the cafe, or snapping scenic photos, this ferry ride is a budget-friendly mini-cruise and a perfect way to end or begin your Delaware journey. Budget breakdown. Walk-on round trip, $14. Vehicle plus driver, $34-$40. Additional adult passengers, $7. Estimated total, $7 to $24 per person. Bonus segment, 3 insider hacks to save even more in Delaware. Hack number 1, use the DART Beach Bus. During the summer, Delaware's DART public transit system runs express buses to beach towns like Rehoboth, Dewey, and Bethany. For just $4 per day, you can avoid high parking fees and skip the traffic. Hack number 2, time your museum visits. Many museums, including the Biggs Museum and Delaware History Museum, offer free admission days monthly. Always check calendars to time your visit for maximum savings. Hack number 3, explore state parks on off-peak days. Delaware state parks sometimes waive entry fees on days like National Trails Day or Black Friday, encouraging people to hike instead of shop. Visiting on these days can cut your daily cost in half. Suggested 3-day itinerary, budget Delaware adventure. Day 1, coastal charm and boardwalk fun. Morning, Cape Henlopen State Park, $10. Lunch, pack a picnic or eat in Lewis, $10-$15. Afternoon, Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk, funland rides, $10 to $20. Evening, sunset on the beach, grab ice cream, $5. Daily total, $30-$40. Day 2, history immersion in industrial America. Morning, First State National Park sites in Dover, Newcastle, free $10. Lunch, local diner, $10. Afternoon, Hagley Museum tour, $22. Evening, scenic walk in Brandywine Park. Daily total, $35-$45. Day 3, art, animals, and ferry finale. Morning, Biggs Museum of American Art, $10. Midday, Brandywine Zoo, $8. Afternoon, Cape May Lewis Ferry Experience, $14-24. Optional, Zwannendale Museum in Lewis, free. Daily total, $30-40. Total range, $87 to $156 per person, excluding food and lodging. And there you have it, Budgetly Family. 10 incredible places in the first state that prove Delaware may be small, but it's packed with big experiences. Whether you're strolling down Rehoboth's historic Boardwalk, hiking through Civil War bunkers at Cape Henlopen, or diving into the legacy of the DuPont family at Hagley, Delaware offers a rich mix of nature, history, art, and affordability. If this video inspired you to hit the road and explore Delaware, do me a favor. Smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And drop a comment telling me which spot you're visiting first, or share your own hidden gem that we should include next time. Also, don't forget your free compact US road trip guide linked in the video description. It's loaded with printable itineraries, cost-cutting hacks, and planning tools for exploring all 50 states without breaking the bank. Print it out or save it to your phone. It's your ultimate travel cheat sheet. Next up, we're heading south to the Sunshine State, Florida. Beaches, Disney, Everglades, and Cuban sandwiches, all on a budget. You won't want to miss it. So until next time, travel smart, live large, and stay budgetly.